Hello, people. It's me again, furthering my amateur journalistic investigation on U.S. Probation of Puerto Rico and U.S. District Court, primarily based on my recollections and reputable sources, which would fall under the clause, I guess, of allegations. As you can see in this picture here, to the right, you see a female that's asleep. The next story is something I personally did not like to hear. This was told to me by a probation officer not too long ago. And this is where I did not like at least what I heard. I don't know if it's 100% factual, so I'm not gonna, I'm not saying he's lying, but just in case there's a detail that the person may have gotten wrong, I'm not gonna mention any names. But the reason why I use this picture here is because one of the guys in probation lost his job. Why? Well, pretty much the same old story, the same boring, repetitive behavior that I have already stated in many videos in the past. So this guy that lost his job, he was living with a co-worker, also from U.S. probation. But he suspected that she was sleeping around with another person. He confronted her and she denied it. Well, he still noticed her not normal behavior, erratic behavior. She changed, I guess months before. He noticed her different. And again, he confronted her, according to the person that told me this, on more than one occasion, asking what's going on. She seemed different. Again, they're both living together and they're both working at U.S. Probation of Puerto Rico. So he decides one day in their bedroom, he decided to install a camera. And what did he discover? Nothing good. Yeah, she was sleeping with somebody else. And I want human resources, you call yourself human resources, but you should be the clown department or the ridiculous department or something. Because this is, again, the reality that most human resource departments do not see, the big reality, the overall reality. All you guys always see is the guy with the wee needs to go. That's all you see. Apparently that's, it's like a basic understanding of, like when you tell a child, when you need to poo-poo, tell daddy or mommy, and the baby comes or the toddler comes, I need poo-poo. I need to poo-poo. I need to pee-pee. Because again, when it comes to this subject, that it's very childish that the one with the pee-pee needs to be removed from the workplace. Now, sorry for moving away from the subject, but let's return back. When he replayed the recordings, what did he find? Yeah, that she was being unfaithful to him. And according to the reliable source that told me this, it was not just with one person, it was with multiple people. And these multiple people, guess what? also worked at U.S. Probation. So it's not like it's a stranger from the street. Again, these are allegations, but the source is very reliable, believe me. I'm not going to try to post something here that's not reliable. I'll try not to do that as much as I can. But again, I could make mistakes. I'm imperfect too, but HR, they're perfect. The watchers, they're perfect. Air quotes, they're perfect, air quotes. Now, what happened? Why, if she was the one sleeping around, how did he get in trouble? How did he get terminated? Well, because again, when women are never held accountable for almost anything that they do, like all the others, men bad, women good, very Neanderthal. So the Neanderthal department, better known as HR, decided that because this female felt unsafe, and she put I believe it was a restraining order on him, because now she feels unsafe. I guess he would get mad at her, or maybe get aggressive with her, maybe hurt her because of what she did. Again, for what she initiated and started and did. Oh no, but who has the PP? Neanderthal, you, Neanderthal, me. Who has the PP? That's the one that has to go. You see how stupid and ridiculous again, it's not even human, it's animal resources. Really at this point, it's just animal resources. Look, even Tinkerbell is thinking this over. Even she's curious. She's like, wow, humans are messed up. The human female is really messed up. Because once again, and I have nothing against anybody I've mentioned in any of my videos. I'm just presenting a reality, an independent, neutral investigation. I don't care who the hell you are. It's neutral. I don't want nothing to happen to you, to your employment, etc. But guess what? Like I've mentioned before, the truth has no friends. The truth has no friends. And I'm pretty sure that people that know me, and maybe I've mentioned them in these videos, I'm pretty sure now they hate me. And I don't care. Because I love the truth. I don't hate you, but I love the truth more than I love you. And this is the reason why, again, Judge Arias, this is one of the reasons why, let's put it that way, why Judge Arias said, let's focus on you. Why? Because he knows all this trash exists under his supervision. Because how the heck is it that if the female is the one that's doing wrong from the very beginning, the person that gets removed is the guy with the PP, because he might be a threat? The threat started when she started sleeping with other guys, with coworkers. How the heck are these people representing the courts morally, ethically, and in justice when this is their behavior? And again, this is not, like you all know, this is not just one case. I've presented many cases, some in humor, some that I perceive in humor. But if it were the other way around, if a guy said what some of these girls have said to me, well, again, I think female or feminine toxicity is so much higher than masculine toxicity at this level in history. Because they get away with everything. But the guy with the PP has to go, according to human resources, so-called experts. So think about that, people. Whoever's listening, think about that. Imagine if it were the other way around. Imagine if the guy was sleeping with a bunch of women. Oh, he's a pig. That's what HR would have said. Oh, okay, so it's a pig. Because you see, women in power are not good. Because their emotion is what drives their power, not logic, not intelligence. Including the policies, because these policies are created by women for the most part. These policies are created by these protected small feminist groups that are extremists, Me Too extremists. So of course they're going to create emotional driven policies. So when women in HR have to interpret these policies and laws and canons, they do it with the same emotions as the creators of these ideologies and movements. Nothing logical or intelligent there. But this girl right now is probably sleeping happily in her apartment. Most likely, they already broke up. Most likely still being eaten up by other guys from that same workplace, probably even supervisors, because I've heard of some cases. But again, that's okay. All these things are okay. All these videos that's normal. That's okay. That's acceptable. Raul Arias, I guess he has no problem with that. He has no issues with that. As long as you don't have an opinion different from everybody else, or a private comment that might describe this reality, that's when it's a problem. When you describe this reality, that's when it's a problem to Judge Arias. Not the actual action, not the actual behavior. No. See, where the heck is the intelligence of a so-called judge that has, years of education and experience? That's why I admire so much King Solomon in the Bible. He went above and beyond just a written word on a piece of paper. When you truly want to seek and find and administer justice, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what a judge is supposed to do. Not team up with ideologies. You're not a real judge. You're a fraud. Yes, Raul Arias, you're a fraud. Because this should be a major concern to you. If I were a judge, I would have HR in front of me, up from probation and U.S. District Court, asking why the heck are these things happening? What are you guys doing to get rid of our agency from this problem? Because look what this person is putting on YouTube. This makes us look bad. That would be my concern. But hey, I'm just a computer guy. You guys are the geniuses. And again, human resources, you guys are pimps because you protect promiscuous women and you know it. Because again, where am I lying? Just ask that basic question. Am I lying? No. And you know I'm not. Like I said before, the conversation between Agnes and Evelyn, what are we going to do with these women, or what's wrong with these women up there? Again, the meeting from that other agency, federal agency, with Babylonia, keep your women away from our men. Again, I am not lying. No federal judge cares about this because nothing's being done. Nothing's ever been done, even when I reported a lot of these issues. But pretending is okay. Pretending to be just, pretending to be moral, that's enough for the judges. Just pretending is enough. I wonder if these powerful individuals were friends of Jeffrey Epstein or something, just like Trump and Bill Gates and many other political powerful people in those circles. I wonder if they were friends, because it almost seems like it. It almost seems like it, when they don't care. But once again, she kept her job. She's the one that initiated the whole problem, but the one with the PP, that's the real issue. He must have provoked her somehow. Again, this is ridiculous. This is getting ridiculous. And this is the reason why after a year, I've had a hard time letting go. Most guys just walk away. Like these guys, a lot of guys. I've spoken with some guys and they just say, it's just better to disconnect and move on. And they're right. I think they're right to a certain extent. So it won't affect them emotionally and mentally. But someone always has to stand up. I mean, if blacks had never stood up for themselves, if Dr. King would have said, no, you know what, I don't care about it. I don't want to rock the boat. If Dr. King, Martin Luther King Jr., if he had said, you know what, I'm not going to make a big deal out of this, let me just walk away. Hey, it's been like this forever, blah, 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 blue, blue. There would never have been any real changes in our society. If Gandhi had thought the same way, like I said before, let the British continue, No. India wouldn't have become the India it is. Of course, I'm not trying to be a revolutionist, or I'm not trying to change the world. I'm just trying to create a little bit of conscience. Maybe somebody that has the stomach to actually do something about this might listen to one of my videos and maybe be inspired. Maybe, I don't know. In the end, I'm not trying to fix the world, because according to my belief, it just needs to be removed, like the Bible clearly says. Destroy everything that is wicked and evil, etc., including all that behavior, not just for men and women, because again, not just men do bad things, adultery or fornication, not just women, but the gay community too, and beyond. Because again, the Bible is clear, everybody can commit a sin. That's why I always said, he without sin cast the first stone. But the only sins that count here are the ones with the wee-wee. It sounds ridiculous, it sounds stupid, but guess what? It's a sad reality, because that's what's happening in U.S. District Court of Puerto Rico and probation. And then, again, the more I investigate and the more people give me information after I was removed, wow, this place is really satanic. There's no other, I've worked in many other government places, but I've never seen such an alarming, promiscuous group of women. Obviously, it's not all of them, but the number is overwhelmingly big in my experience. And then here I'm mentioning somebody else's experiences. So once again, guys, in other words, guys, if your significant other is unfaithful to you, according to HR, you're just supposed to take it. You're supposed to accept it. You cannot do what this person did. You cannot record and potentially get in trouble through other means because of the recording. That's the message Human Resources is pretty much pushing out there. Hey, women, do whatever you want sexually. And the guys, they can't complain, because if they do complain, they will be removed from a job. Just do this or that. Who knows if it was Human Resources that told this girl, put a restraining order on this guy or whatever order, and then we can get rid of him that way, and then you feel safe. Who knows if it was Human Resources that actually gave that suggestion to this female. Again, nothing against the female. I'm not God. I'm not here to judge you. Just like I'm not here to judge the gay community or the straight man community. I'm just describing a reality. I'm nobody's friend, and I love everybody. But I love the truth above all things. Even my own truth that makes me look bad, but I don't care. I'm not out here to impress people. I'm not out here to kiss up to people. That's never really been me. But I feel for you guys, because you know what? Like I told HR, actually maybe days before I was terminated, I have a heart. I just want things to be fixed. I even went to the point, to the level of saying I have the heart of a woman, because I'm very sensitive when it comes to these things. Of course, I'm not part of the LGBT, but I know I have I have my mother's heart. Since I was a child, I always noticed how my mom felt. I also felt it. I mean, that's what I believe, again. And I want things to get better for all of us in the future, because right now, what you have for HR is garbage. That's my opinion based on my experience. Trash. So once again, my investigation will continue. Of course, eventually I will run out of stuff, but I will leave these videos posted. Sometimes I might take them down and recreate them if there's some kind of infringement that I am not aware about. Or I might just want to not sound so aggressive, because, my emotions get involved. Again, I have a very sensitive point of view. I shouldn't have it. I should be I should be a little more masculine, when it comes to feelings. But hey, I am what I am. But that is food for thought. For those that are out there listening, I'm just creating awareness. This is my way of venting. This is my, self-therapy. This is my way of investigating, a way of whistleblowing, again, because we need to face reality. We truly, truly, truly need to face reality. Of course, HR and them, and the judges, they're just going to sit around a table and rationalize all this. Oh, but this, but, so they can feel good at night when they go to sleep in their homes. Sure, you can do that. You can do that. But in the end, that I'm speaking truth, and you are rationalizing your incompetence. Let's put it that way. Till next time.